Hercules, you're live to the world. There ain't nobody out there right now, though. Somebody's here. Who's here? Hey, how's it going? Oh, nothing. I don't know. I just decided to turn this on and see how it went tonight. What's going on with you? Always fun. Super stressful time of year. What have you been working on lately? Nice. I saw a 200X pop up for sale locally, and I almost thought about going after it, but I've been completely overloaded. I got a 30 by 40 pole barn, and that thing's just packed with different projects for storage or whatever. I had a golf cart in here, my YZ 250, another YZ 250. This place was just packed. I got this Ford Escape torn apart that I got to rebuild the transmission in. And I don't know, it was just so packed in here, I didn't even know where to start with anything. So got some of that out of here today and gonna start picking through this other stuff. I didn't advertise or I didn't throw the links up at all of this, so I don't even know if anybody will show up. I think you usually put yours up on a. Ha! Did that not seem safe to you? Nice, nice. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I mean, if you just turn the gas on and then check it, you're good. Now, if that gas valve had been on for 2 hours, and we were anticipating a leak in there, that would be a stupid move. But seeing how it was isolated and then turned on, I don't see an issue with it. How's my audio? Can you hear me good? I don't know. I'm using a webcam, something that I picked up. How's it going, Eric? So the two people that have showed up each have their own channel. Eric, MRC Builds, has a channel, does a lot of similar stuff to me. He works on a lot of Honda three-wheelers. And batteries not included. He has an RC channel that actually he was on mine too. If you saw the battery explosion, that was Eric on there. Good. Glad it's loud. I was kind of testing it earlier. I did a live in private and just had it echoing through the shop. And I don't know, I think it was good. I got a television that I threw in here because I hoped I could read it, but I can't from here. So that's why I got my phone in front of me. Just figured I'd wing it and ask the question if anybody showed up. Cars and cameras. No, I don't. What's that about? Hey, John Chester. I just gave away your real name. Fun Johnny. How's it going, John? Can you guys hear my dog snoring inside? I can hear her. I don't know if I asked her or just thought it. What goes on in cars and cameras? Got hacks and a notification of spam. So what, he got shut down like I did for like a week and a half there though? Straight up lost their channel. So they, how long ago was that? I assume they're probably trying to fight it. Oh, he straight up took the channel. So like they took control of the channel, but the channel's still up. Yeah, I think I saw you can put two-factor authentication on this. Is that true? Do you do it? I swear I saw it and I was thinking I should probably do that as well. I just spilled my drink on me. Yeah, I should really turn that on. Like after I lost mine there, definitely. I think that's probably when I saw it too. Um, and I use it for other stuff, so I should just turn it on. It's funny too. It lags like 5 seconds. I just noticed I can see myself move. 5 seconds later, whatever looks stupid, I get to enjoy it too. The CR500 is pretty much where it's at. What I was working on the last time I touched it was getting the airbox to line up. So I had a 96 CR250 airbox and boot that I thought might work. It doesn't. So the place that sold the conversion kit for it with all the wishbone and all the other aluminum parts, it had a boot for it as well. So I ordered that in, have not tried to test fit it, haven't touched it whatsoever. I don't know, just life. Actually, I paid somebody to work on my truck because I felt like I don't have enough time. And the next day, I got to troubleshoot that with the trouble codes for the transmission not coming out of the first gear. If you saw that video, and yeah, that's how that started back up. Because actually, I ordered that part right around that time. And then I really needed to get this car in, get the transmission out, and I should have the work piling up. So I'm trying to clear some of that out. Actually, I'm going to take it off the stand here tonight or tomorrow, so I can get that transmission up on that, get some good video of it, and fix that before the 500 gets touched again. Nope, what? Batteries? Man, you look like a teenage girl when you comment. You got like 2 emojis and a one-word response, single syllable. Oh, okay. Thanks, John. There's only 3 of them though. They probably already did. Actually, Eric's way better about liking all of my stuff and commenting on it. I don't do it enough. I can call you Eric. Yeah, but that's not what your name says. You went through a few name changes. What was it? Eric's RC. Wasn't there something in the middle too? before batteries not included. I don't know what any of that means. That's probably an RC car. I got the drone, but it's just a cinematic. Eric's got the FPV. Just picked up the DJI Avata, which I already had my eye on before he said he was getting it. Definitely want to see that thing. I want to fly it, and I think Eric will let me, but I really don't want to do it because I'll probably crash it on him. Eric says he's going to follow me through the woods with it. Definitely interested to see how that works out. I'm not looking at the camera at all when I talk either. I'm just looking at my phone. Yeah, I'm totally lost. Oh, was zero when you hit like, well, I mean, I guess both these other guys are dicks. You know, what are you going to do? Are you talking to me, MRC? If you are, I don't do any BMX. No idea what Hero or GT is. I'm just a dumb mechanic. Yeah, I mean, I could have probably got it up a little bit if I would have went to Facebook and threw a link up and a community post, but I did not. Actually, I was just screwing around with this thing all day trying to get it set up to my liking. Decided what the hell I was gonna do. I was thinking about walking around cleaning the shop because I just kind of figured nobody would show up at all at first. But I guess I had somebody right away, so it gave me a chance to just sit down and talk. MRC does these. How often do you do them, MRC? Tell a story. I'm not prepared, John. God. The camera was, I think, 60 or 70 bucks at Walmart. It's a regular cam for like a laptop or a computer. So it's plugged in right now to my laptop with USB, and it shoots in 1080p. It's got two speaker or microphones on it, so I think it can actually pick stereo up as well. Yeah, and really, I think it's the first time I've tried it. I might have tried it sitting on a laptop when I first got it. I've had it for probably a couple months. So Eric, is there weird stuff going on with the drones? I see like new laws and stuff. Um, you're way into that. Did you ever get your pilot's license for it? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I would need a mic while I work. So I've been looking at these. It's a pair of microphones that I really want. The I love DJI. That's my drone. Eric's drones DJI. I think it's a really good company. But they have a set of microphones for I think it's like 329. So you and your buddy could actually wear one each, and it would go back to the laptop, and that would work for doing the lives like this. You could have two people in here and everything heard while you're working on something. I did the one live. I don't know. I don't think I even watched it. John was there, if he's still here. Um, if you can remember, how was my audio in that? I think that I was just doing that off the laptop. So what exactly does remote ID mean? Like, will my drone not take off if I don't do something to it? Can I even do something to it because it's older? I definitely don't follow it close enough. Yeah, I was reading something about that last night, which is the specific reason that I bought that controller that had the screen on it. So I did not have to hook my phone up. That really sucks. Thanks, John. Yeah, I kind of figured the same thing too. Um, I don't know. I still want to legit get the license though, just so I can use it and not have any trouble. Has anybody like said anything to you at all with putting the videos up? I always wonder. How you liking that Avata? I see you're doing stuff like around the bridges and everything. Definitely look like you're getting more comfortable with it. How many times has it gone down? I would hope the lighting was good in here. I actually still want to add more. I got all these, I think they're 39-inch LED. There's like two strips in them. They're like 25 bucks at Runnings. I've added a ton of them. I still have two fluorescents left, and just looking at them kind of pisses me off. I want to change those so they're the whiter light too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I first got the drone though, MRC, I was looking stuff up, and there was a guy that did not have a channel monetized, and the what was it, FFA got a hold of him, called him, and basically told him to ground it until he had his license, and if he went back up, it was like $100,000 fine. Um, he said they were very nice about it and everything, but he wasn't monetized. I don't think he even had an intention of getting monetized, but just because the possibility was there, they wanted him to do what they had said. This almost guy right here, he is a blue nose pit. He came with papers. I didn't. I wasn't really gonna breed him or anything. I liked him. So yeah, I rescued him, but he cost me money to rescue him. You know, however you want to put it. I got another one that I actually did rescue. She was a rescue. Somebody picked her up, and then they were going to take her back, and I took her in. But yeah, he's a cool dog. What's a Tower Hobby helicopter kit? Did you see Whistle and Diesel's helicopter that he bought? Do you watch him at all on RC? I'm a fanboy. I watch everything that he puts out. Later, Eric. As for Tower Hobby helicopter kits, I would imagine. I think there's a weight limit, half a pound, something like that. If it's under half a pound, you don't need a license. But if you're using it to make money, you definitely do anyhow, I think. I don't know. There are a lot of rules. Yeah, I cannot believe, like, First, the fact that they actually got the thing hooked up for radio control. That's impressive. I don't know if they just like had like the control stuck and just basically had throttle or what. I mean, that had to be it, right? But man, the balls, just letting a helicopter loose inside his building. I mean, he only had a few vehicles in there. I think he had that, I don't know, that SUV, that freaking $250,000 SUV, whatever the hell it is. The General Lee, was it a Hilux? I don't know. That was hilarious. I bought a jar of his mulched R32 in hopes that it would contain a key, but it did not. I shot the video for this earlier. There was like 999 jars, and 3 of them got a key, and you got to take a trip over to his property if you got a key. It was like $300, so it was a huge waste of money. But like I said, I watched the shit out of them, so I don't really mind supporting them like that. And it was worth it for the chance. Didn't work out. Yeah, me not so much either. I just watched them, you know. I still do, but I don't enjoy it as much, that's for sure. I've heard a lot of other people actually say that too. They don't really like him. But I watched him, White Script Garage, with Derek, Cletus, and those two, because I said him, so Heavy D and Whistling Diesel. And it was just so freaking funny because I found them all individually, and then they were all at the Freedom Factory running the Freedom 500, and then the other 3 without Derek were up north at Heavy D's camp with the ripsaw, sleds, all kinds of crazy stuff. Shameless plug for what? I was thinking about that. Like, I just kind of stick myself into those few. Not that I don't jump around a little bit, but I was thinking about trying to seek out some more people that are semi like-minded, just to see what they're doing and see how it inspires me or whatever. Yeah, I like watching Derek. I did happen across some guy. Oh, what the hell was it? Whatever garage or something. I don't know. Him and Derek had pulled a van out of the weeds. Derek did a video on that, and he was getting that running. Admittedly, I skipped through that a lot. I didn't find this guy that entertaining. Yeah. So far. Yeah, I don't think I'm subscribed to Motor Trend, but I do get notifications and see stuff that pops on there. Apparently, I watched it enough. What do they do? Oh, it was just yesterday. We were putting the front end together on that. What the hell is it? I don't know. It was a Volkswagen. I think he rear-ended somebody or something. So we were putting all the body panels and all that stuff on it. And I just shot like a 5-second short, titled it "Swiffy Driver Parked the Truck for a Few Days," and I think I said the words "Just Another Thursday," and it pulled like 40,000 views while we were sitting there working on the car. Pole barn garage. Well, that's cool. It'll keep this chat for me too. I can just come back to it. I don't gotta write it down or nothing. Yeah, I'll check that one out though. The Holy Goat. That sounds familiar. I might have seen that. What's that? We're like 25 minutes in, right? Yeah, 25 minutes in. I've had 3 people that I personally know show up. Looks like I gotta do a better job, Mark. You know, you're really not a laptop. And that thing's got wheels. Come on. That's it. This is Hercules' ottoman. Well, I fill it up a lot, so I take it away from him. But as soon as I clear it off, no matter what, like as soon as I'm not cleaning it off, he jumps on it. He loves this thing. I gotta keep it set for him. I got the wood stove burning in here today. Kind of nice. I don't think MRC's got to worry about that. He's from Florida, I believe it was. That's the part that sucks. I got a nice big furnace in the corner in here too. But if that's kicking on and off, you can't hear any audio in the shop. So I drug the wood stove back into place because I learned that lesson last year that I can't deal with all that noise. I stop videos like 30 times while I'm trying to shoot it just to get that thing to, or so I didn't trash the audio. Well, there's 3 again. Is it somebody new or is Eric back? Yep, just Eric. Eric, when you gonna videotape something, let's break your drone. Save the Sister vid should be a series. Yeah, I've done a lot of work to that Jeep. She doesn't like asking me though, because she knows I don't like doing it too. I don't know. Other people's stuff does tend to pile up and get in the way. You got a battery? What, you needed a new battery? Oh, you got a battery blow up. Yeah, you mentioned that. You should, well, I don't know, stop outside sometime or tell me to stop out. I passed you on the way to my mom's. I don't know if you saw me. You were coming off of your road, and I was on West Kendall. That was on Thanksgiving. Is it like the same battery or bigger, smaller? How much capacity is it holding? Wasn't that the problem with the last one? Like you could only fill it so much percent or something like that? I don't know if it would do anything with gas. It might ignite it. So should I be scared? Can I do a backflip? Absolutely not. I broke both my ankles in like '06 or '07. It's amazing that I can walk around as decent as I do. Or maybe it means backflip on a bike. And no, never tried it. I don't know. I would love to, but I don't want to have the repercussions. However, when the CR500 is done, I will be more than happy to let a pro rider or somebody very experienced take the thing out and get some good footage with a drone or something. That's the part that sucks. Anything that I do anyhow, get a camera too, either videotape it too, or have somebody to help. Oh, just add gas for the KX80. Yeah. Um, that one was good. That one was good. She did figure something out on her own though. So yeah, who said tell a story? It was Fun Johnny, wasn't it? So I do have one. Her son, she was letting him take it to somebody's house. He was driving it there. They live way out in the country. And on his way there, the thing quit running. It came to a stop, and he sat there, and I guess he kicked the piss out of it and everything. And he called her. He said he blew it up. So she went there, and she's got the Jeep. She doesn't have anything to haul it in. So she said, "We'll start pushing it home." And he pushed it home, and then she went out and looked at it, and she found that the spark plug had backed its way completely out. So she put it back in, tightened it, and got it running for him. Just that gas should have gone viral. Yeah, I put what's his name in there too, his voice. I can't remember. Brandon G, where are you from? I think I've seen you comment on things before. All right, Oklahoma. So yeah, what did you comment on some of my videos? I swear I recognize the name unless I just saw the subscription come across. But Eric, yeah, whenever you want to. I mean, you know when I'm around and everything. You're usually passing through. Of course, it's gonna be dark by the time you're passing through now, probably. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely game to blow something up anytime. Okay. What did you have going on with your CBR, or did you just was it just basic maintenance on it? So I did a lot of videos on that thing. I still have more to do. I just kind of got so burnt out on it, and there's just tons of footage. I recorded so much during that. I need to put together the next one that I want to put together for it. I've been saying it, I swear, all summer, is reassembling the engine. And I had like 4 hours of stuff that I need to go through, which means like 8 to 12 hours of editing, probably, if not more. It's going to take so long. What, just sit on YouTube and talk to people on live chats? Hey Keith, how's it going? I was just telling us a story about my sister's Jeep and then her son's dirt bike. Unless you were here for it, I don't know. Editing sucks. It really does. I don't know. It sucks and it doesn't, because when you make something that you feel like it's good at the end, I don't know. I really do enjoy that. I want to up my game on it, but yeah, it is a lot of time. Actually, Eric, you know what I've been wanting to ask you? I want you to give me some of your footage, like a bunch, like say, like your drone, a bunch of stuff where there's fast movements. Obviously, it's not fast all the time. I want to cut something together for you and just see how it does. And Eric's voice too. Eric's voice, man, you could just like grab his sound bites and throw it in freaking videos, and they probably do well. He gets very excited. He has a voice for video. Yeah, I was almost gonna say something when I was commenting on your videos the other day, but I was like, I won't just put it out there in front of everybody. No, don't pay me. But yeah, I would really, really like to do some editing for you. You've seen some of the stuff that I could do. Nice. So did you buy the bike like that, Brandon? It was all torn apart and you're putting it back together? And if so, where are you at on it? What was that? Still the gas video, Johnny? I mean, yeah, it happens. One time when I was growing up many years ago, um, I was in BOCES, Wamoco, for Rec Vehicles and Marine Tech, and some guy brought in a chainsaw, and it was an older gentleman, he probably like 60 or 70 years old, and he brings it in, he's like, I can pull it and pull it and pull it, it won't start, gas just runs down the bar, and I'm like, I wonder if we filled the oil tank with gas. So immediately I just went and checked, and yeah, the oil tank was full of gas. So yeah, when he was pulling it over, it was pumping gas down the bar, and for some reason it wouldn't run. Maybe I need to do a video on that. So it's funny, some of the easy stuff, you know, you kind of forget where you came from too, because there was a time when I didn't know any of this stuff, so I had to learn all of this growing up. You're so far past that. I'm so far past that now. It seems like those things that were tough for me at the beginning, like everybody should know. So it's easy to lose sight of that too. So that's why I got that Honda 300 over there. I think I mentioned it to you, MRC. Um, I'm just gonna go through the dang thing. Really, I don't even like it, but I'll probably use it. I'll probably keep it because I need a utility for around my place here, and for what I've got invested into it, it's probably gonna work really nice for me. Yeah, I know that, John, and that's what blows me away. Like every time, you pay somebody to do something. Like I said earlier, I paid somebody to work on my truck, and I paid a lot of money for it. I know why I don't do it, but I just kind of got to that threshold where there's so much stuff that I have to get done myself that I needed that off my plate. And I was going away. I was flying. I went to Chicago for 3 days, and I was able to squeeze it in while I was gone. So I dropped the thing off at the guy's shop, and when I came back, it was ready for me. So short of the problem the next morning, but I got that fixed. Yeah, that's why I started the channel like this. Information is priceless. And I knew that the type of videos that I'm making right now, which might not be the same type of videos that I make forever, I knew that those things would just kind of live on. They're evergreen. So people are going to need to learn how to clean a carburetor every year and stuff like that. So I've done that, and that, in my opinion, really, I can see the analytics. That's the stuff that just does well over time. It constantly puts something through. The most popular two are still the upgrades for my editing computer, though, adding RAM and ROM to it. They are killing it. I think they're both at like 33,000 views. They brought in tons of subscribers, and they earn the most money. Actually, both places, on YouTube and on Amazon. I sell RAM and ROM on Amazon like crazy. Oh no, you retracted a message. It's called delegation. Anyone you pay works for you. Yes, that's true. Um, just being cheap is a big part of what got me to where I am. So that's something that has been being learned over the past few years, that money takes some of that off of your plate and gives you opportunity to make more money potentially if you do it right. Hercules is watching the screen now. So actually, technically, we have 4 viewers right now. What's not always fun? Delegating or doing every job? I don't know. That's definitely not very fun. I got a friend that I was just over at his house last night. I think it was last night. And he was doing some videos too. I started talking to him about it. He said he stopped. He's like, yeah, you gotta have somebody hold the camera, this, that, the other. I told him, I was like, yeah, you gotta get back into it. He had a lathe stuck up in the back of the shop with a cover over it. He's like, yeah, I don't know how to use that thing. And we were over there checking that out. I was like, yeah, we need to hang out more. I was telling him about the CR500. I didn't really notice, but my other friend, Eric Wells, that was with me, he said, he's like, yeah, did you see his face? It lit right up when you said that. He's like, he loves the 500s. So I don't know. Gonna maybe try to do some stuff with him if he'd like to. I think he would too. So I might see him on the channel soon. It's a CBR 1000, Brandon. And why was it apart? Somebody probably took it apart because there was a problem with the motor. How much did you get it for? Stolen and stripped. Okay. That's not horrible. That's probably not blown up then. Free. It's a 99. Is that what the 99 is? I don't know why I thought it was an 07. Maybe just because the videos you watched was. Is it a 99? Okay, an 06. Um, if you lose interest and you're willing to ship, definitely let me know. It's not necessarily what I want. I don't know if you'd seen some of the videos, the Odyssey videos, the actual 85 Honda Odysseys. I've got 3 of them, and I am hell-bent on sticking a 1000cc motor in one of them. And I've really got my heart set on an '09 plus R1 because it has the cross plane engine, and I'm not really a Honda fan. So I like the idea of sticking a Yamaha engine in the Honda just to potentially piss some people off. And I like the motor better. But if I can't find one, I've had zero luck so far. Um, any 1000 will do eventually. Sure, John. John, do you have my cell number? Actually, John, if you don't have it, it is in my signature on my emails. Just grab it there. Okay, good. A unique challenge. I'm intrigued. Maybe. Of course, why you have it? Oh, see, I thought you just looked me up on the internet and figured it out. That's all. I thought you were like a true fan. What's the category? I mean, at least don't leave me totally hanging here. Electrical, digital, controls, painting. I don't know. my insane video editing skills. Yeah, I would hope it's not painting, Brandon. Um, I mean, I can paint a wall, but I don't enjoy that, and I am not very artistic at all, unfortunately. I mean, even out of these things, like figuring out what colors to make them and stuff like that, man, I struggle with that so much. Like this thing, I I go back and forth. I've got this Cerakote. Where the heck is the box? Yeah, right. I'm never gonna find it. It has got to be like right in front of me somewhere. So I bought this Cerakoting kit, which is almost like a hybrid between paint and powder coating. I do powder coating too. So I'm doing the frame of this bike in like this black, I think it's cobalt actually is the name of the color, but it's a really dark color with a little bit of blue in it. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with plastics and graphics and stuff like that. I'm really liking the grays in them. I think I hate those red triple clamps, so I either need to change them or strip them and do them color as well. But yeah, I'm struggling figuring out the artistic side of that thing. Planers, table saws, bandsaws, moving large tools. Can you lift them 3 to 4 inches with the jack or something? Well, is it moving on the same floor or it's getting them out of the basement? If you're just trying to move them around the same room, that's easy if we can get them lifted up. I've got car dollies and stuff like that. I got some industrial casters out of the basement into a truck. Are we coming out of like a set of Beldor? Is it no, not Beldor? What the hell are they called? I don't know what they're called. You know what I'm talking about, right? Those big doors that open up. What the hell are those called? Bellevue? Somebody knows this here, right? What are they called? Bilko. Start with a B. Yeah, the first word was an electric motor, a bell door. Definitely not that. How high? How far below the ground level is the floor of the basement? And there's not any of those. Okay, yeah. How did they get them in? Yeah, well, if he needs muscle help, I'm going to refer you to what I said earlier, how I broke both ankles. So, no, he probably wants this help because he figures I can figure out a way to do it. School auctions. Well, I mean, still, those aren't too bad, really, what you described. I mean, depending on their age and I guess their size with like the planer. I don't know why my mind was like instantly going to like mills and lathes. So they're in the basement of a school? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old too. No, we are in New York, Brandon. So it's a little bit of a haul for you. In the basement of a house, but he got them from the school shops. But yeah, give me a call, John. See if I can help you out. But I think I'm gonna get going, guys. It's been close to an hour, and saw three people I know, and one that has just come as a subscriber. So thanks for stopping by, all of you, Brandon. I mean, these guys know me personally, so they're just gonna do it to be nice to me. But I do appreciate you watching, and I'll do another one sometime soon. Um, I just kind of wanted to try this format a little bit and see how it felt. I was anxious about it for like an hour or two before starting it. I kept on moving the time of the start. Thanks. Yeah, they're good dogs. Well, in their own ways. The other one, wherever she is, I have to crate her when I leave because if she doesn't, she eats my couches and everything else. The house is just destroyed when I come home, so I have to crate her. He's good. He doesn't do anything, but then like her, she loves to go outside, and he doesn't go to the bathroom in the house or anything. But I'll tell you what, he will hold it all day long. Not a favor. This is a paid gig. I mean, I could. You know what? Is there a way to like hook something to the back of my truck so we can drag them like up the stairs or something? That'll do it really easy. You good? I'm assuming like Virgin. Is that right, John? All right. All right, get down, bud. All right, guys. Like I said, thanks for watching. Okay, Leroy. All right. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Brandon, if you need any help figuring something out on that CBR 1000, let me know. I mean, obviously, I went through it. You haven't seen necessarily the completion videos. I did one other live that actually was me putting the CBR 1000 back together. It's like 3 hours long, though. But if you want to see some of that stuff, you could get in there. It did go back together, did run, ran good. I sold the bike and made a decent amount on it. But it was a lot of work. All right, cool. Yeah, and if you like got any questions where a picture will help, if you go to the about section on my channel page, it'll give you my email address. So you can just go in there and shoot me an email with some pictures or something, and I'll do what I can to help you. I got the entire service manual printed out for it. You might need that too. You can get it from manualslib.com. You'll find one for an 04. Download that one, and it'll work just fine for you. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks, guys. Caught those last ones. Y'all have a good night.